problems that any teenage wizard might face. Not only is Harry looking for a date for the big school dance, but someone has mysteriously put his name in the competition for the dangerous Tri-Wizard tournament. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Daniel Radcliffe returns in the title role.
I didn't ask for this to happen, Ron. Okay? You're being stupid.
Yeah, that's me. Ron Weasley, Harry Potter's stupid friend.
I didn't put my name in that cup. I don't want eternal glory.
Daniel Radcliffe is here. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah. I was trying to think of what this is sort of Harry Potter high school madness.
Yes.
Because there you are, there's a kind of a competition, a feeling of competition and jealousness and all of that stuff that crops up in, I guess, any 16-year-old life.
Yeah. I mean, it's, I think the films for me, particularly the first two films, are sort of about the strength of everything, the strength of relationships, the strength of how Harry sees everything, and the strength of Dumbledore and his protector. And I think the fourth film is very much about all of that weakening and starting to disintegrate. So Harry's relationship with Ron is very, very shaky for a lot of the film. Harry suddenly realises that Dumbledore won't always be able to protect him, and also his perceptions of people, like he views Mad-Eye Moody as the character Mad-Eye Moody as a friend, and then sort of turns, and so it's
And girls too.
And girls too, which you know doesn't help any guy's life when they're 14, and you know, he doesn't know what. Because that's what I love about Harry, is that he's completely and utterly pathetic with girls. He's awful. He doesn't know what to say, what to do. It's just incredibly awkward. And through that, I think I'm standing up for any guy who's ever had an awkward moment with a girl, which is every man ever.
Now here's the question, though. That probably never happens to you in real life.
Yeah. Oh, of course it does, because it's not.
You're an international superstar.
I know, but
they must throw themselves at your feet.
But it's like I never know what to say to someone. Well, I do now, but when I was Harry's age in the film, I'm better now.
Yeah.
When I was 14, you know, I was slightly better than Harry, but not much. It's just because I kept thinking that I just had to really, when I was with girls, just have to say really clever things all the time. And the more you try to be clever, the more the chances of ending up looking stupid.
You know what? I think you may have really uttered an international and universal truth this morning about how idiotic men are at that given age.
Yeah, I think everyone goes through it. I mean, for some people it lasts forever, and some very, very lucky people it lasts a month or something.
I am certain I have not even begun to grow out of that yet. You know what? Speaking of girls, I pine for Harry, and I know I shouldn't, but for him to get together with Hermione. But
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the way it's going.
No, I know, but every time I said it shouldn't, you know, and whatever.
I think it's probably going to be Hermione and Ron.
Yeah, but still.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, because there's very good on-screen chemistry between the two of you.
Thank you very much.
This also has this Tri-Wizards competition, which you are thrown into unbeknownst. Somebody puts your name in the goblet, etc., etc. Yeah. But you have no idea what this competition is really, what you're going to be facing. And let me just roll a little bit of a clip as you are sort of bewildered.
Oh, the cloak. Put the cloak on.
Dragons! That's the first task! You're joking?
Come on, Harry. These are seriously misunderstood creatures.
They're just dragons. They're just dragons. This movie is darker than all the others, and it's in America rated PG-13.
Yeah.
Does it warrant that?
Yeah, I mean, I think the end of the film is very. I mean, it's not particularly gory, or you know, there's not any bloodiness in it really.
Right.
But it's very intense, is what the end of the film is. I mean, it's very, very dark, and we sort of say it every year that the films get dark, but they absolutely do. And I think we've you know, gone even further towards the darkness in this film.
Yeah.
I mean, there's and also, but in a way, I think the fans of the books would have been very disappointed if we hadn't gotten a PG-13.
You have to be true. You have to be true to the words of the books.
Because you have to be true to the books.
Yeah. Is this still fun for you? I mean, here we are, you know, several years into this whole process, and you look like you still have the energy, and you're thriving.
Absolutely. I mean, the thing is, it's interesting because as I've sort of taken it more seriously, it's become more interesting and more exciting. When I was on the set on the first film, it was just sort of like I was having a great time, and it was fun, and it was just a real good laugh,
a great ride,
great time.
Yeah.
But now, as I've started to take it more seriously, it's actually become more exciting to do, and as Harry's character gets more complex, it's more interesting to do as well.
There we go. Well, congratulations once again.
Thank you very much indeed.
Do appreciate it. You bet. Now here's Hannah.